on Twitter, we had Gluttony talking about how he was going to go through the Genesis bracket, and all of a sudden, he went on Twitter and he was all like, "Who's ImHip?" And ImHip came through with the cleanest 2-0, putting Gluttony a favorite to win Genesis in losers bracket. Gluttony, sorry. I apologize. Gluttony is French, and so we are all been pronouncing his name incorrectly. I apologize. But I'm not going to apologize for what ImHip did, because he showed that he is a player to be recognized. Coming from SoCal, a sleeper to win this tournament for some reason. And unfortunately, his name isn't as far out there as it should be. I'm really hoping he showcases his talents. I'm hoping he showcases his talents on this stage, so that way we can see him really come forward with a great sponsor and a great team.
Did you see his match between, was it Shine?
Yeah.
Shine just couldn't play the game. It was a one-player game at that point.
And
ImHip was just doing whatever he felt like, really freestyling.
And they're from the same region, so it's not a matter of unfamiliarity. Shine being a fantastic player in his own right. You know, we're going to see him definitely later on in the bracket as well, but ImHip is here just like we saw in Cyro, just like we see Best Ness. He's on a mission to win. And I'm really excited to see Foe versus ImHip, because this is going to be a clash of titans.
I'm so lit for this match, dude. And this is my first time seeing Foe on stream here, so he's been battling it out in his pool. There's a stacked pool. He had Shine, ImHip, and this is on the winner's side here. So both of these guys are going to be in the top 16 tomorrow, whatever happens here.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's not a bold statement to make that, no disrespect to any of the previous players that we've had, but this could be a potential grand finals matchup.
It really could. I'm thinking the top contenders for this tournament tonight are definitely ImHip, 100% Foe, Best Ness. I'm unsure what the other top seeds are here today.
I believe Van is still here in the tournament as well. So, you know, not to disrespect anybody, but we're seeing some very, very high-level play. So if you guys here at Level Up 2019 and everybody watching on the stream are a fan of top-level Super Smash Brothers, we're going to have one heck of a slobber knocker coming up right now as we have Foe locking in Ness and ImHip locking in Olimar on Kalos. Game 1. Let's get into it.
Let's go. This is going to be one set for the history books here. ImHip and Foe's first meeting.
This is so disappointing. I was so ready to get in there, and they have a button check.
They're checking their buttons out.
Yo, but shout outs to everybody who understands the importance of a button check, because
no, you have to.
There have been some unfortunate sets, and one of my fondest memories of this game is just playing and then not understanding that my controls weren't working for 3 stocks, and then losing all 3 stocks to my opponent. I realized that, oh man, my controller was half plugged in, or half my buttons weren't working.
At that point, no one's going to believe you.
Exactly. So as pathetic as a story that was, that has always taught me to make sure that, you know, you always lock in your character, make sure your controller's ready, your controller's plugged in, you have your rumble, you have your tag, you have everything. So that way, when you go into a fair fight without having to kill the momentum. Because honestly, half the fun is getting ready to battle somebody, and the worst thing to do is wait.
It really does turn things around. Like when you're in the middle of a set and you have to fix your controls or something like that, it kills the momentum, and it just sucks. It just sucks. So now we're avoiding all of that right now.
So these guys definitely taking the time to understand, you know, hey, wait, I need to make sure this is ready. I need to get my hands set. I need to make sure my controller is good, especially with the Switch here, having the adapter for the GameCube controllers, which is the primary controller that competitive players use as far as wired controllers go. Those 2 plugs that go into the Switch to keep the rumble on are very critical, and at times when a lot of folks want to use like the Pro controller, they need to jack in.
Oh, yeah,
sometimes you don't get that person to plug it back in, unfortunately. So
I think that's exactly what's happening. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But
talking about stretching before the game, Foe is like the master of stretching. I think he was in front of the commentary setup a little while ago, like actually doing like full stretches, like entire body, not just his hands.
And that's actually a good lesson for a lot of people who are looking into competitive gaming. The stigma is that, you know, you're not really being challenged athletically. However, being in a good mindset physically, you know, also being, you know, being in a good mindset mentally, and then having good physicality and making sure that your hands are stretched, you know, your limbs are ready to go. It releases a lot of tension and avoids you from thinking, man, my neck is sore, my hands are sore in the middle of the game, and that can pull your attention away. So make sure that when you're in a competitive environment, your body is at the optimal level.
Honestly, and it's a big part of competitive gaming is the mental game, but being physically fit also improves your mind, your brain capabilities, just having a lot of positive hormones running through you just because you're fit and you're in shape, you're eating healthy, you're sleeping well. It's really just, it's a sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's absolutely a sport.
And shout outs to everybody competing, not only in Super Smash Brothers, we've also had Tekken, we've had Dragon Ball Fighters, we've had a lot of different games here. We have some retro games. I see we have Street Fighter 2, I believe.
They were playing a Tecmo Bowl earlier. They had a
exciting.
NES football game tournament. I think they're still playing.
There's a dude here throwing axes. We have everything at Level Up Expo. If you guys have come to Las Vegas, make sure you check out Level Up Expo 2019 so you can see games like this. Foe versus ImHip, Game 1 on PS2.
We're finally into it. This is time. Foe going up against ImHip. Like we said, it's their first time meeting. Foe, after taking a loss to DeBuzz's Olimar, has a little bit of something to prove versus this character, and ImHip making one of his first showings out of state.
And just like you saw in the last set, we have two top Ness players, on the stream for your pleasure, and we see a lot of these magnet landings, creating a lot of openings for both players here. Just like we saw Best Ness, we see Foe landing with that, getting some jabs and some down tilts, and even grab combos. Oh my goodness!
That was amazing down air. That disjoint is huge. It looked like it wasn't going to hit.
Oh, and ImHip
down air from ImHip.
Absolutely no respect coming out from ImHip. He gets that down air with that red Pikmin, obliterating Foe's first stock, and already has a quick 43% on him.
Look at all this damage that he's racked on very quickly. This is the kind of stuff you love to see from Olimar. Just blows up people off of these one hits. Uh-oh, bad positioning for Foe here. Turns it around in his favor. He has an opportunity to, it's going to be a lot of, can he edge guard ImHip? And can ImHip edge guard Foe? He definitely can with that down air. But I feel like Foe's at the big disadvantage here playing Ness.
Absolutely, and right now, ImHip has him at 110%. That up throw looking really clean, and Foe, just like that.
Foe's getting blown up.
A minute and 15 seconds, 2 stocks gone, and ImHip looking really clean right now.
Now, ImHip could die, possibly from a back throw here, but Foe has to find his way in. He's having a lot of trouble breaking through in neutral. ImHip is just locking him out. Look at that beautiful pivot grab.
And 50% right now. All right, at this point, when you're a top player,
yeah,
you need to understand that, game 1 might as well just be used for data, because when you're at this much of a deficit, you have 2 more games to go. No reason to sweat it, but when your opponent comes out on fire, sometimes you got to respect it. And although he gets that back throw, we're seeing Foe at a really, really, really big disadvantage. Already at 85%, and that forward smash from that purple Pikmin. Oh my goodness, and that look on Ness's face pretty much gives it away.
Yeah.
That was a powerful game. A powerful display of talent from ImHip coming out of SoCal.
So dominant, dude. That for a while there, it looked again like a one-player game from ImHip. Foe really had no answer for anything that was going on. When Foe was in the advantage, he could get a little bit, he could do a little bit and get some stuff done, but ImHip was keeping control of the neutral the entire time in that first game. This is looking bad for Foe.
Yeah, we're going to have a battlefield pick from Foe, and I think this will give him more opportunity to go ahead and avoid having to just run on the ground. I like the counter pick, but it really comes down to more so of understanding how to play rather than just stage you pick. So I'd love to see what Foe is going to do to pick, better. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. He went to
Final
FD.
Destination.
Oh my goodness, I was completely wrong. I feel like maybe he has something else under his belt, because he's not necessarily going to pick a stage platforms. He's picking the opposite. Maybe he's looking to just run harder at Olimar.
Possibly, and that's exactly what Foe loves to do. He loves that aggressive play, get in your face and never get out. There we go. That's a nice down air to start things, but ImHip escaping and then him with a forward smash.
Whiffs that grab, and right now, ImHip continuing his dominance from game 1, has full stage control, and Foe at 124%. That yellow up smash not going to take it. Thankfully, it wasn't a purple for Foe. Otherwise, we're looking at another game ending in 2 minutes, but that blue up throw.
Blue up throw is going to do it, absolutely. The Pikmin are coming in clutch for ImHip, and Foe losing another stock very, very quickly in this game, too. This is looking like a huge uphill battle for Foe here.
Oh my goodness, he's at 80% already.
He's getting absolutely blown up, and the Pikmin actually blocked the PK fire. He's looking for the down air. Nice down tilt to cover the air dodge. Foe loves to air dodge to the ledge. He's dead.
Oh my God, what a trade.
With no resistance from Foe here, ImHip is absolutely blowing him up. This Olimar is looking indomitable. Trying to find his way back to the ground. ImHip laying on the Pikmin tosses to try to add that percent.
We are seeing a very dominant game from ImHip. Already has Foe at 50% with a 2-stock advantage. This is not how you make a comeback. However, you got to give credit to ImHip. He has been playing absolutely dominant, looking to clean up the set with a 3-stock.
3-stock victory from ImHip.
Unbelievable.
Foe had no answer. The #1 player in Las Vegas eliminated out of winner's side by ImHip, and it looked like nothing. It looked like it was child's play.
Yeah, and that was a very dominant performance coming out of ImHip. And he's very excited for that victory, as he should be, because Foe coming in is one of the titans of the game. You know, unlike how we saw Best Ness playing and had a dominant performance, that was the complete opposite. And shout outs to ImHip. His Pikmin placement was effective, but honestly, I give more credit to his spacing and his ability to punish landings and keep him in the air and take advantage